everybody and welcome. Today's video we are doing a first impression on the Patrick Star One Size Visionary, what is it called? Patrick Star's Visionary palette. This was actually in the Ipsy X for May. I did do a dedicated unboxing for the Ipsy X, as well as Haley and I did an Ipsy versus Ipsy X mother versus daughter edition, however we say it. I screw it up every time. Anyways, those videos are already up on the channel if you guys are curious as to what all was in those boxes. Definitely make sure to check it out, especially the mother versus daughter one. I always have a good old time filming with her. Anyways, if you are new here, hi, hello, and welcome. My name is Rhonda, and over here we always embrace the hot mess because it's a judgment-free, drama-free, stress-free zone where your girl's a Gemini with ADHD and she's rather chatty. If y'all are curious, I did put some more purple in my hair. I just used the Moroccanoil color depositing conditioner in the shade Lilac. It is my favorite. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I cannot get enough of it. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so I know not the usual, but I had my Wonder Beauty. These are the rose gold eye masks. I can't remember. These were in a subscription box. I think maybe it was like a glossy box or something. So I had these sitting here and I thought, why not do a little bit of extra hydration? I've been really good about using my retinol like all the time, and just to get my skin used to it again. So anyways, by the way, y'all always ask, where do I get my retinol from? I actually have mine prescribed to me from my doctor. So anyways, that is what I have as far as the pads go. I did go ahead and prime my lids with my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base, my fave. And for my brows, I actually have on the Bella Pierre Cosmetics. This is their Twist Up Brow Pencil in the shade Cocoa. I know, pretty dark considering I have like purple hair and all that. But then I go in with my Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel. So let's go ahead. I wanted to play because of the Ipsy Glam Bag X that Haley and I did unbox. I did receive the One Size palette and I was pretty excited to get into it. I didn't want to buy it for $42, but to get it along with all the other things that I received in my Ipsy Glam Bag X subscription, I thought, then yes, I'm very happy. So this is what the palette looks like, and it released, I want to say sometime last year. It's called the Patrick Star Visionary, I guess, palette, and it's a lot of neutrals with a couple pops. I would say these two shades are the pops right through there, and the Ipsy X was curated with Khloe Kardashian, so it was a bunch of her favorite picks. So I am going to be filming a couple of videos today, so I'm not going to go too wild. I actually need to film on my vlog channel as well, so I always try and keep my looks uber neutral as far as that goes. So I think what I'm going to do is start off, that's really pretty, with the Bone shade right here and just apply that to my lids. Normally I put my face on and then I do my eyes, so this is a little different for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the mirror in here. Wait, it's got a little doodad. Some of y'all seem to like this sound. I don't know if you could hear that over the rain. I've got the window open. I just think it's so peaceful to listen to the rain. So there's a little bit of kick up, but to me, I don't mind that whatsoever. My wonderful daughter is a cosmetologist and I guess a lash technician. I don't know. She's a cosmetologist with a lash certification as well. And so I had her put more lashes on. Y'all, I freaking love lash extensions. Like, they're so nice. Like, granted, the only problem that I think I will probably struggle with is getting used to trying not to face plant myself into the pillow, which I'm really good at doing. But I just love to wake up and look somewhat put together. You know what I mean? It's really nice. Okay, so that first brush that I used, this was actually when Alter Ego first came out. If you bought one of their palettes, you got one of their brushes. Now they have like a whole collection of brushes that I definitely would recommend, and you'll probably see that throughout this video. So next I want to go in with Soft Serve right here. And I'm going to just use my Sonia G, there's a lot of kick up in here. My Sonia G Blender Pro. And again, to me, Kick up is not a big deal whatsoever. Oh, it just lets you know it's really gonna be pigmented, and look at that, it's pigmented. I was not expecting that. It's fine, I'll show you what I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this, put some underneath my eye. So to try and calm it down a little bit, I'm gonna go in with this mango shade down here, and I'm just going to kind of softly pat it over that line of demarcation to kind of calm it down. It's like my easy tip and trick to blending, because blending's just never been my forte. And then I'm gonna go back in with this Manila Sands and go along the brow bone, like so, and then it just kind of softens the whole thing up. Okay, let's go in with Suede Charm. It's kind of a pretty like mustardy brown. Just gonna plop that right into the outer portion to the middle. I really love this matcha shade, so I think I'm gonna just incorporate this matcha shade in here, which is like this mossy green. And I am going to jump in to my Alter Ego 10 brush. This is in the big brush collection. They really are amazing brushes, y'all. So I'm going to go in and kind of stamp that into the outer V portion. I told y'all I was pretty curious to test out this formula. I love playing around and trying out different eyeshadow formulas. I'm going to kind of connect it underneath a little. See, I love this number 10 brush. Do you see how it slants? It's just like the perfect to just stamp that V right in there. Okay, so next I want to go in with the shade Olive It. It's like this really pretty, like, shimmery green. Just going to go in with my finger. I'm just going to smash that right into the center. Me. I'm going to go very neutral. Also me. Let's use green. I mean, it's an earth tone, so it's fine. I have a Shein haul, Curve, or under Shein it's called like the plus size section, that I am going to be filming today on my second channel. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. Turn on your notification bell. I'm trying to upload over there like twice a week, and I've had so much fun doing like fashion hauls over there. Okay, that's really pretty. I'm still learning how to work around my lashes, y'all. Okay, so next, I feel like me being me wants to go into like this really pretty like rosy color, which is called Everything, but I feel like this gold would be prettier with the green. So we're just gonna go ahead and in the inner corner, put this gold and then blend it into the green. Yeah. That's pretty. Okay, let me hop off. I'm gonna do the rest of my face and then I'll be back to talk to you all about like my final thoughts. So I am back. Let's talk about my first impressions of the One Size palette by Patrick Starr called The Visionary. I always want to say Patrick Ta, probably because that's the blush that I have on. Don't worry, I'll go over all of my makeup in a second. So my first impressions of the palette, like I told you guys when I did the unboxing, I'm a little thrown off with the fact that it's not like straight. That's just my OCD tendencies. I mean, y'all saw, or if you saw Haley and I unbox our Ipsy X's, she was not bothered by it. It was a me problem. So going off of the color story, absolutely love the color story. I think it's just perfect. It's gorgeous. It's everything that I would want for every day. I think that the color or the look that we created with these colors, perfection. Perfect. As you all saw, there was a lot of kick up, whatever you want to call it. And for me, it wasn't an issue because I did have nothing on. I got to go back in and do my face, which is so backwards for me, but we made it work, you know, we made it work. I did go back in and underneath my eyes, I did apply this shade called Booked and this matcha shade. Sorry, I spilled a little bit of my coffee on there, but I did put a little bit of the matcha under there and then I buffed some of the Booked shade under there, and I thought it was really pretty. I like to kind of go in with that messy look underneath my eye for this kind of grunge look. And then I did go in with the shade Turban. Legend, and I did use my Makeup Geek Obsidian liner on my tight line and then kind of flung it out a little bit, and then I went back in with this black shadow called Turban Legend and then smudged it along my lash line and then a little bit in the outer corner of the bottom. So I felt like it performed beautifully. I didn't have like mass fallout on my face. It was just a lot of the kick up, which as you all saw when I was applying it, it's very pigmented. And to me, if I find a shadow that has a lot of kick up in there, it's not a big deal. I think that I learned quickly to tap my brush so I didn't have a lot of fallout as far as that went. So overall, I felt like everything just performed beautifully. I didn't have any types of issues whatsoever with the shadows. I will say I did feel like the Olive It was a little bit creamier of a shimmer shade than say these two. It almost felt like these were pressed a little bit firmer than this one. Again, not a big deal, still performed beautifully, but just off my first impressions, that was kind of what I thought. So anyways, overall, I'm really glad that I did receive this in my Ipsy X. Like I told you all, I already had the ABH Modern Renaissance palette, so I was happy to add something new to my collection. As far as what is on my face before we jump off, I do have a fresh tan going. I tried out my Vita Liberata, is that what it's called? I don't really know. I picked it up from Macy's on sale, so I've got that going on. So I was trying to match my face and I didn't do a good job. I went in with my Wonder Beauty Nude Illusion liquid foundation. It's in the shade medium. It's a little too light. This was like the darkest that they had, so I mean, y'all can see I'm still a little light, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use a darker shade. For primers, I did go in with my Becca Zero Primer just in my pore area. As a pore correcting type of primer, I like this stuff, and I know that Becca is unfortunately going out of business, so if you do find this on sale, I would probably pick it up. I did use my Too Faced Hangover Good to Go SPF 25 moisturizer. I love this stuff, and y'all know I'm huge when it comes to SPF. If you want to stay looking young and fresh, sunscreen, sunless tan. You don't need to be in the sun. I mean, you do just get like 15 minutes of that vitamin D for your mental health, but as far as like, just bake and bake, baby. With sunless tanner, not a tanning bed. Okay, I'm being weird again. I am still using my Jecca Black liquid corrector. Love this stuff. I think it's amazing. As far as my concealers go, I am extra, and you're gonna find this with everything that I'm about to talk about that is on my face. I did use my Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape in the shade 29N. I literally just take whatever, like I unscrew it and I go like this, and whatever is on that part of the bottle, I just apply that underneath my eyes, and that is it. I don't even pull out the doe foot and like smear it all over like I used to. I just feel like less is more. However, I say that, and I do go in also with my Natasha Denona. This is the Transfix Matte Concealer in the shade 6NY. Now what I do with that is I just go a little bit lower, just because I do have a little bit of rosacea where it's a little bit redder through there, so I like to have a little bit more coverage in that area. And that was it for that was it. Most people just do a dab of D around it, but no, we go extra. Anyways, as far as my cream bronzer, I have been absolutely loving the Marc Jacobs. This is the Tantalized Dewdrops. I actually just use this and like go along my, like everywhere I'd want to bronze, I just go in with that, and I love it because it's a radiant glow to the skin. I do not put it in like anywhere close to my T-zone where any of my large pores are. I always love to use my Wonder Beauty lip oil. It's amazing. As far as my powders, we're back to being extra sin. I did use my Pat McGrath. They are called the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfecting Blurring Under Eye Powder. I use that under my eyes, the lightest shade, which you can see I've rubbed off underneath my eyes, kind of in the middle of like my T-zone as well, and then I go in with the shade medium and I do the perimeters. I know that's not what it's for. I know, but it is a judgment-free zone, so I have to put up as I go away, or go along. As far as my liners go, My favorite liners, y'all. I am loving the Makeup Geek liners. If you have not tried them out, I 10 out of 10 recommend them. They are like a drugstore price. Hot Mess Mama MD will save you 10% at Makeup Geek off everything. Snag the liners. I used Espresso on the waterline, Obsidian on my tight line to just help my lashes, even though their lash extensions look a little bit fuller. Actually, for mascara, only on the bottoms, I just used my Black Blink Primer. Boxy Charm Boxy Pop-Up. I don't know if it's in there because by the time this video goes up, Pop-Up will be live. It is not live yet, but if you guys can get your hands on it, I definitely would. I'm jumping all over the place, but it's fine. That's what I do. Back to being extra. The Charlotte Tilbury bronzers. I like to go in with the number 2 one, then go in contour a little bit more with number 3. It's just my jam. It is what it is. Okay, my blush, I just have on my Patrick Ta. This is in She's Adorable. It's this beautiful, like, peachy, just, I don't even know. It's just like this beautiful peachy type of apricot shade. This was actually in the first Ipsy X that I did receive. For my highlight, I have the Kindred Glow highlighting palette. This was in Boxy Charm. If this is in Pop-Up, definitely would go for it. And on my lips, I have on my Gerard Cosmetics, this is the Sugar and Spice liner, and then I colored in my lips and went over it with, well, code HOTMESS will save you 30%. Then I went in with my Ofra Cosmetics. This is part of the Samantha March collab. This is in the shade Queen. I love this. Code HOTMESS will save you 20% at Ofra. Definitely recommend. I'm sure I forgot some stuff, but hopefully, actually I don't think I did. Woohoo! I did. Setting spray. I used my Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Ultra Fine Mist. So that is everything on my face. That is everything for my first impressions on the One Size Patrick Star Visionary palette. Have you all tried this out? If you create this look, make sure to tag me over on Instagram at HotMessMama4. Also, don't forget to check me out over on my second channel, Hot Mess Mama Vlogs, for some mid-size plus size cover girl fashion hauls. We have a good old time. This top is actually from Shein. I did do a haul, and I will make sure to link it down below for y'all if y'all are interested in picking out this top from Shein. Make sure to use your Rakuten. Not sure if it's still going on, but if you sign up right now, you get a $40 sign up bonus. Share your referral link, because if you sign up, you get $40. They use your referral link, you get $40. They get $40. Everybody gets $40. It's like Oprah. I'm hopping off. Until next time, as always, I hope y'all have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Kisses from Kentucky.